Hello, my wonderful elevated souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Talea at Open Box Oracle 1811. These oracle readings are not only for you, but for me as well, because oracle and tarot readings are meant to be self-reflective initially, and whomever it doesn't resonate with, you might just be going along for the ride. Welcome. This spread is always meant for current energies, not past or future, unless the spirit unfolds it that way. Today is May 3rd, 2026. This is a part 2 to the first reading I just did. I was, doing my pre-shuffle to put them in the box, and when these cards just kept jumping out at me, I figured, well, when I laid them out, I was like, this must be a continuance the way they fell, and that's what my guides showed me to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and cleanse these cards. I'm really digging the sage. I got this sage from a thrift store a while back, and she has her own store, and I need to find that card because I'd like to get more things from her. I think she has like witchy vibe things, which is fun, but we have this thing called Trader's World, and people come to their booths, set up their booths, and sell the things that they once own, or sell things that for people to buy. It's pretty cool. It's like a mall. I want to call it like a thrift mall in a way. Okay. Still got some fire on the bundle there. So I feel like this is a part 2, like I say, and it's looking very promising. I mean, not only is it promising, but it's just so, it was a definite part 2 when I saw the outcome. The head of the reading came out to 10 of Cups again, and I'm just like, and I didn't shuffle these cards to death. When I say death, I meant definitely DF, like the old school term, they use in hip hop. But anyway, I was surprised to see, after I was like, oh, that's 9 cards, and then I looked at the back of the card, and it was 10 of Cups again. So I was like, this is a definite part 2. So then I'd already shuffled the Love's Oracle, and the 4 foundational cards. Is there a second chance? Past life regression. I want to make it right, and I hope you are doing well. And to me, I feel like they're not speaking right now, but this is what's to come, and it's really soon. So starting out, we have the 5 of Swords. Losses are, all is not lost, as you still have these swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. Yeah, that's how I felt when I was talking about bullies the other day in one of my shorts. And I know I was being bullied, but I felt like I didn't win, even though I didn't take the ego away. And I guess naturally that's how I would feel if, they feel like they won, but they didn't, because they didn't realize that you still have these 3 swords in hand. And in retrospect, looking back on it, it's like I did win because I played it more maturely. I didn't go up head to head with them. I let them have their say, and I continued because they weren't going to control me, and I went to HR about it. I mean, as an adult would. So, and that's probably where you're at. You probably feel like I feel defeated when, people are against you. They're non-supportive. They think that what you're doing, I feel like you're starting your creative work, and you're stacking, you're building, you're working the smart and not hard way. Like previously in the first read, this is how you were doing. You were working hard, and now you're like, oh, I'm, because your twin or your kingdom spouse or your mate, you're gonna be a reflection of them. And sometimes it may not look the same, but you guys are doing things the same. It just may not look exactly the same. And so while he was working, like in the previous read, you have to go check the previous read out, but he was working the smart, not hard way, while you were working and you were like, I'm not seeing the results. You're now starting to do that. You're starting to say, I'm about to work just like that. I'm about to start working smarter and not harder, because I respect this guy for whatever he's doing. He's doing it in a smart way, or she's doing it in a smart way. This is gender fluid as well. So anyway, and you have, once again, in the second space, just like in the previous read, the King of Wands, a man over 25 years, green eyes, blonde, red hair. They're restless, outspoken, and ambitious. And this person is definitely outspoken. They're coming towards you, which is facing you. I feel like he has went through a lot of battles too with his your battles were different, but see, that's why I say that you guys are a reflection of each other. He might have been dealing with the people that he was surrounded by, and he was dealing with battles, and he still came out on top. They feel like they were right, but in that case they weren't, and he still is going to choose you because they probably were against this union, family, friends, whatever. And so he's still coming towards you, but this is how he was feeling it too. He might have felt, but I don't think he feels really fully defeated. I think with you, you've came out of it because you reflected and saw that you did make the wiser choice, and he will see that he made the wiser choice, and obviously so, because he's facing, this would be you, but you guys are a reflection of each other, so still the same person. But anyway, yeah, so he's outspoken, ambitious. He's coming towards you. He can't sleep at night. He's probably been up all night, because that's some of the reads that I've been getting too. And he's ready to come forward and face you and give you some information, a passionate information, because we have wands. Or he's just presenting himself that way as a king, as somebody that would be a provider, but they want to be that person for you. Then we have the Queen of Cups, which I feel is you, a woman over 25 years, blue eyes, fair, brown hair, soft, gentle, motherly. You are a mother. And if you're not yet, you will be. But you give off this emotional vibe. You're giving, loving, you're in your femininity, and you're just this queen. You're an empress to me in this way. You can provide, nurturing type personality. The next card, we have this Eight of Pentacles, work paid work, and yeah, you're working smarter, not harder. You might be working online, or you're producing your work and selling it. Um, but it's your your type of work is your type of work. It's not working for the man. You're working for yourself. So, and it's showing. You're seeing the results of your work, and you're not working as hard like that. Justice. This is the central theme of the reading, because you both are getting your justice um, by coming together. You both doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're following the divine guidance, and he's coming towards you by following the divine um, advice, and you're doing the work that you're meant to be doing, and this is the justice. This is what's bringing the justice. Legal situation or document, police finding out the truth in the matter, affecting the balance. So you might be having people who's done you wrong, and the police is getting involved, and you may not even went forward to to do anything about it. It just been divinely orchestrated in a way where they're going to jail for doing something to you and others, and maybe that person that got done wrong called the police on them or something, but you're getting your justice, and you're gonna also get the justice. You guys are both getting the justice, because people are gonna see this love, this happiness, and they're gonna be jealous of that, because that's gonna be the justice, because they wanted to put you in that energy of stagnancy and things like that, but you won. We got Four of Pentacles. Right now you might be in a situation where you're watching your money closely. So this Four of Pentacles, you're watching your money closely. You're making sure that what goes out you're aware of, and what comes in you're aware of. But you have money improvements more coming your way. So just know that this person's coming to help out. And this is also justice. We have the Hermit, loneliness, unattached, soul searching, time needed, or time alone. Now this is the energy that you're in. I kept wanting to say Hermit in the last part one, when they were in the Hangman, which this was your energy as well, the Hangman, and now the Hermit. This is where you're at, and you feel isolated in a way, but not in a bad way, but you just want to be to yourself, so you can be the Hangman, think about things and reflection, and this is where you need to be, and Spirit has you there for a reason. This is where you can figure some things out and make the right choices. The next card is the Magician, number 1, and I feel like you've magically made things come into your life that will be beneficial. And then the King of Wands will be coming. This is Justice. King of Wands is coming with a surprise, which is good. The surprise could be good or bad, but in this situation, it's the good surprise. And then the last one's Four of Wands, happy home, possible country, setting. This is the surprise they might be coming in with. But whatever the case is, this is the union as we have here as the outcome. This is the Four of Wands, the happiness card as well. So with you keeping these people out of your life that try to get in your energy, try to make you think in a way that's not align with him or her, like who you're supposed to be with, those people are gone. You defeated, they're the ones that defeated. You the one that won, and you got your victory right here. And this is where you moved away from these people. You had to fight them off. This is family, friends, co-work, whatever. People that did not belong in your space, in your energy. And as they moved out, this is moving in. He's moving in. Because these people can't be a part of your union. But you have the Queen of Cups who's looking out for her from her money. She's doing right by being mature with her money. This also leads to union because she's now maturing and she's not spending unwisely. He's bringing in the justice, and you stayed to yourself and did your work, and you defeated them all. The Queen of Cups, this is where she's at. This is why she's this is why she's in reflection. This being this way has caused her to be this way. She's transforming into her natural self. No more lower back pains because you don't have that security. You're going to have somebody coming in who's going to be there for you because you did not have that with these people. You're coming into having relationships that are fruitful. That's with a mate or, friendships, real friends, genuine friendships, the people that that'll support you and that you support each other, and they honor you, you honor them, and everything is flowing well, And this is what's going to produce all this. It's 10 of Cups. You're going to have a happy life with whoever this person is. These people, they're bringing this abundance to your life. And they want to know, is there a second chance to be with you? And obviously there is. The past life regression. This is definitely a past life situation and always dealt with pentacles. This dealt with a lot of influences and which had something to do with your money. These perpetrators were in there where you could not be on top. They did all their damage to try to make sure you both didn't get, he didn't get or she didn't get this person that they needed in their life, and they didn't get the money that they needed to live a financially secure life, which because they work for the divine, that's what they are coming here to do, to be employed by the divine, not to be employed by man. But they were never supposed to have been in that situation where of struggle and lack, never. And this person will be able to protect them with their money, as well as being their support system, always having their back, understanding them, being in their corner. They will also have friendships, groups of good people in their life where they will, and that's how this person will thrive. And the central theme is justice, and this is where it's going to come about, because it's going to be this 10 of Cups. This is going to be the justice. So this reading is about justice. The last one was transformation, which naturally that goes in a better, that's the best direction for transformation to be in. Yeah, their past life, that's what they dealt with, was had a lot to do with pentacles and money and people of influence. And so it had repeated itself. And maybe that's why in the last reading it said karma, because that's what they had been dealing with. I want to make it right, and they will come in making it right. They have this surprise for you, and it's to help you are doing well. But I think you hope this person is doing well also, because you both care about each other. Yeah, you got this Four of Wands. It's the same card, really, without the kid. Well, is there kids in it? No, there's people in the back, but it's the same thing, you know, happiness. And it looks like a country saying. This person might be shocking you with a house or land, because we have land. We got a house there too, but they're going to give you everything that you need, everything to be equipped to get this justice, because your work is very important according to the divine. And so divine needs you to be in a safe, happy place to do the work of the divine. It did not need you to be here, but you've proven yourself over the years that you can do the work. You are that person to do the work. You've proven that to the divine. And that's why they're snatching you up to live in this beautiful life and to be abundant and happy and loving in a new way, not loving in a I gotta please everybody, but in a loving way where I have to protect myself in order to give this service. So in order for all that, you have to be of service to have a good home life. And that's all I have from the divine, my divine counsel. That's what they give me to give to you. And I hope that you enjoyed this message and hope you had got the vibe from this message. But I also want to thank the new subscribers, the likes, comments, and shares. And I'm hoping that you all have a blissful and harmonious day. Bye.